Okay, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. I know it says Terra Truex, but my name is Katie Tufte. I am super excited that you guys are all here. I see some new names, which is always so exciting to me. Honestly, I just want to start out by saying that whoever invited you here truly felt like this would benefit you in some form. I hope that something that I have to say resonates with you or is relatable in some form. So, a little bit about me. I live in Denver, Colorado. I am married with a 3-year-old, a 4.5-year-old. I am a gold ambassador here at Q, and I've been with the company for a little over a year now. Before joining Q, I had never done anything like this before, so I'm brand new to network marketing. Um, not only do I run this amazing e-commerce business, but I also work in the real estate industry. I personally focus on investor lending and income properties. I did spend about 6 years in corporate America before making the switch to real estate. I hear some echoing. If people could mute themselves, that'd be great. So like I was saying, I did spend about 6 years in corporate America. Danielle, are you able to mute people?
I don't see anybody that's not muted.
Okay, that's okay. So, hold on one second. So I really loved the idea of financial freedom, time freedom. I was tired of being at my desk every morning at 8 in the morning and having to stay there until my boss pretty much told me that I could leave. And so I really thought that real estate was going to be the vehicle that would be able to get me there, which is why I decided to leave. I love that real estate, I'm able to make my own hours. My drive and motivation many times reflects my book of business. And I loved the fact that it was relationship based. However, if any of you are in real estate or the lending world, you know how cyclical it can be. We have super amazing months and other months where we're simply sitting back and waiting for things to happen. And because of this, my husband and I started to focus on multiple streams of income. We needed help filling in those gaps from month to month, especially when it was slower. We could still move forward towards our financial goals. But in the back of my mind, when thinking multiple streams of income, I've always had this traditional business model in mind. So, think brick and mortar. So when people had approached me about doing an e-commerce, I chose to not listen, and simply just assume that something like this wasn't for me. So with that, today I'm going to ask you to listen with an open mind. And I say that because I was the one who didn't believe. I didn't believe that this industry was a place where people could make true residual income. I didn't think that it was a platform to help and serve hundreds of people along the way. But boy, was I wrong. I've been able to transform my family's health and finances, and potentially this is a platform for you to be able to do the same. So I want to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. I have a few slides that I'd like to share with you. So first off, right here, you guys, these two men, these are the visionaries and the people behind the company. Q Sciences was founded in 2012 by our CEO, Mr. Mark Wilson. But since 2017, we've had over 700% growth. And that's because our president and now co-owner, Mr. Jake Spencer, stepped in, he revamped the business. He implemented a new comp plan, launched systems, and put the foundation in place for us to expand to now into 20 different countries, and we're only continuing to spread globally. We have cutting edge technology that continues to grow and evolve as well. Our Chief Product Officer, Dr. Kimberly, we call him Dr. K. He actually used to be the Chief Web Editor at WebMD, and I love this saying. He says it all the time: science does not stand still. I absolutely love that as a company and as we continue to grow and expand, our products are progressive and they evolve as well. So these men, they not only stand in solid leadership, but also mentor us in a way that have us focusing on what we call the 5 Fs. Their faith, family, finances, fitness, and friends. They truly want us to commit to show up in these areas because at Q, we believe that just this business alone, it's not the answer, but it's rather a tool to help guide us to get us to where we want to be within these 5 pillars. Just a couple weeks ago, I was able to travel out to Utah. I went and visited the corporate office, got to meet and interact with so many amazing people that kind of help everything move super smoothly behind the scenes. The director of sales even took me out to dinner and poured into me in a way that I have never had before. And honestly, the community and the mentorship that I'm experiencing now, I didn't even know it was a part of the package, and it's been more than I could have ever hoped for. So, but honestly, one of the biggest blessings for my family is that Q has been a solution for us to be able to work through those slower months. If closings are pushed or maybe deals fall through, I'm not scrambling to figure out our finances. Through this business, I've been able to create another income stream that keeps me and my family moving forward despite whatever's happening in the housing market. So I see some heads nodding, hopefully, or maybe this is relatable for some of you as well. Really with Q, we have an entire suite of products. We have a full nutraceutical line and a complete full spectrum hemp line. Both are unique with solid science behind them. You could take one product or you can literally take all of them. They were developed to work synergistically together, so you're never going to overdo it. All you're doing is simply filling in the gaps in those deficiencies that our body needs. We offer something for immune support, hormone balance, focus, energy, sleep, pain, inflammation, stress, and brain health, and kids, a new kids line, which is very near and dear to me. So I just love that we have something for so many people. What we're seeing now is food is not as nutrient dense as it was 100 years ago. It's literally impossible for us to get everything our body needs simply through eating healthy. Even if you're the healthiest of healthy people, Dr. K stresses it's no longer if we should be supplementing, but more what should we be supplementing with. So here you can see a small sampling of all of our products. Q Max, or this Q Core here, is something that I have my entire family taking. It's one of our most sought after products. It's a brain health supplement, and it's been a complete game changer, honestly. Personally, I've noticed more mental clarity, more energy since I've started taking it. It has incredible absorption, unlike so many other store-bought supplements. So you take it and you can actually notice a difference. How many of us, we buy something, we take it, we don't really notice a difference, but we continue to take it because we're told we need to take it. Well, that's not what you're going to experience with these supplements. This Qmax, there's actually been 33 third-party clinical studies. It's the most studied micronutrient in the world. Studies range for anxiety, to depression, to PTSD, ADHD, traumatic brain injury, and the list goes on. Mental health is such a key here at Q Science. And many of us don't realize that stress is actually the #1 cause of lifestyle related disease. If you don't know what that is, I encourage you to Google it, maybe do a little reading on it. And basically, I want to let you know that we do have control. Here with these products, we literally have everything you need for overall body health. The second product in this category, in this Q Core, is our Align. It's our anti-inflammatory supplement. We all suffer from inflammation, whether it's daily or chronic. Many of us don't even realize that we're suffering from it, but it can actually be the core of many health issues in our body. So this supplement is going to help reduce inflammation, enhance cell recovery, decrease soreness. It actually helps maximize nutrient absorption, which again is key. Taking supplements that our body can actually absorb and feel that difference. The third product in this group is our Q-Biotics. It's our overall gut supplement. Especially right now, we're all focusing on immunity. 70% of our immunity starts with our gut. This is a pre and a probiotic. It also has a cleansing property to it. Unlike many of the store-bought freeze-dried products that we see right now, this isn't actually, it's a really sturdy strain. So it can withstand your stomach acid, the volatility of your digestive system. So that's amazing. Another thing I really love, these actually come in AM and PM packets. So for those of us who are on the go, I stick these in my purse. That way, if I forget when I'm running out the door, or I maybe have some late night showings, I have them with me. And I'm not having to carry around a bunch of bottles, which I really, really like. Here on the screen, you also see our Fuse. So our QMax partnered with our full spectrum hemp line. You get to work with your endocannabinoid system, which is actually our body's largest neuroreceptor system. It's responsible for regulating and balancing so many things in our body, from immune response, communication between cells, appetite, metabolism, memory. I mean, literally, I could just keep going on and on. Something that sets ours apart from others is ours is water-based with an 85% absorption rate. There's that word again. Unlike others on the market with carrier oils, if any of you are taking an oil or you have in the past, I really encourage you to take a look at the ingredients on the bottle. See if your oil is paired with another oil, anything from like MCT oil to almond oil to olive oil. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones. But if that's the case, your body's actually only absorbing 6 to maybe 10%. So think about it, an oil that'll give you 85% absorption versus those with carrier oils where you're only getting 6 to 10% of absorption. It's a big difference. Our products have gone through rigorous testing to show that what we say we're offering is really what you're getting. I brought in a couple bottles here. We have little QR codes on every one of our bottles that you can literally scan the code, pull up the lab results, and see that specific batch and all of the testings. So you know exactly what you're putting into your body. So not only are we offering products backed by science, but we're sharing all that information with you to make you feel more comfortable with the products that you're taking. Within our hemp line, we also have lotions, we have roller balls, we have a variety of flavors. We even have an oil for those of us with pets who might also need help taking the edge off. For those of you who are maybe looking to calm yourself throughout the day, we just came out with powdered CBD water infusers. I literally drink them all day long. These are incredible and can be carried again with you everywhere you go. So you can literally be sipping on hemp throughout the day whenever you're feeling that you need that little extra support. It comes in three different kinds. We have one for calming, we have one for hydration, and this one that I'm drinking that I love so much, it helps with cravings, curbing appetite, all that kind of stuff. You can see here on the spray or on the screen, we have one of our most popular sprays. It's our sleep spray, but we have an entire line of vitamin sprays. Maybe for those who don't like taking pills, or if you have smaller children, the absorption rate of these sprays, they go sublingually under your tongue. It's actually the second fastest way for our bodies to absorb them outside of an IV. So it's much more pleasurable. They taste amazing. My kids love them. Like I said, this sleep spray here is one of my most sought after products. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm the type of person where at the end of the night, my body is tired, but my wheels are just spinning and I literally cannot fall asleep. This right here, 8 sprays under the tongue within 15 minutes. I am sleeping. I don't wake up groggy. I actually give a couple sprays to my kids at night. Talk about mom hack. It's literally turned bedtime from an hour to 15 minutes. And like I said, they love the taste of it. It's super effective. We also have a small weight loss line with meal replacement shakes, our trim that you see on the screen here, which is a thermogenic to help burn fat, block carbs. I love this product. Not only with this, we offer incredible support groups that help promote lasting change. We all know that you can't simply take a pill, but you need to create healthy habits and shifts in your own lifestyle. This sport here is an energy drink. It's all natural, zero sugar, so you're not going to get that crash when, later in the afternoon, people are using it to replace their afternoon coffee. I have a lot of people that are loving it as a pre-workout.
Just add it to the bill.
And what I'm most excited about is our new kids line. This supplement is our QMax Premium. It's our biotics, so the pre and the probiotic, and then it has elderberry for added immunity. Personally, my 2 kids are in preschool, so I love that I can help boost their immunity, and they absolutely love the taste. I just have to mix it with water. I know some of my friends have pickier kids, and they've done everything from putting it in applesauce, the yogurt, to I even have a sweet friend of mine who puts it in jelly and puts it on a piece of toast, and her kids down it. So it comes in 2 flavors. They really do taste amazing. But not only do we have this supplement, Q is encouraging healthy lifestyle. So they've released what they're calling Kids Club. It's where kids can literally get prizes for taking their vitamins every day. They have accountability trackers. They check it off every single day. We know how much little kids love to do that. They send them in. Corporate sends them prizes. There's games on this website. There are even coloring pages that your kids can color and send them in. If you look at the kids core packages, those are actually colorings from a couple of our ambassadors' kids. So you can turn in your kids' artwork and they can be in the running for upcoming production, which I really think is amazing. You guys, and this is, like I said, this is just a small sampling of what we have out there. We're experiencing, though, just massive momentum. With our Evolving Kids line, we just launched diffusers with essential oils. They're helping those kids who are staying at home now with in-the-home learning, helping them focus, but then also have one at night to help calm them and promote sleep. We're continuing to expand. You'll see in the upcoming weeks, we're going to continue releasing new exciting products, not only within our Evolving Kids line, but within our overall health and wellness line. So lots of amazing announcements. You're not going to want to miss it. But now I want to bring on my dear friend Danielle. She has such an incredible story around these products. When I was asked to speak here today, she came to my mind instantly. So many people can relate to certain things that she's going through, and I wanted her to share her story with you today. So Danielle, are you able to unmute yourself?
Okay, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I am Danielle Alexander. I joined Q in May, so I am fresh right out the gates. I've never done network marketing before. I'm also a realtor, and I've only been a realtor for a year, so I'm brand new at that as well. But in my first month with Q, I ran to Elite. I suffer from an autoimmune disease. I was diagnosed at 12 years old, and when I found these products, I get so emotional about it already, but when I found these products and I knew that I could take them, it was a no-brainer for me. My dear friend came to me, and she knows that I have to be very careful with what I put in my body. So I did the research. I signed up that night, and I got my products in 5 days, and I started taking them immediately. With my autoimmune disease, stress is a major factor. I was diagnosed at 12. I'm 35 now. I have a daughter who's 7, and my pregnancy with her was bad. I stayed sick the entire time. She came 5 weeks early, and then she was in NICU, and then I was in the hospital still fighting an infection from a C-section, because my body it couldn't handle it. So like I said, when I found these products, knowing that I could take them and that it was going to give me a better quality of life. My first order, and I'm telling y'all, it's on my auto ship every month, is the Hempel. Because no matter what, this autoimmune disease is never going away. It is with me. for the rest of my life. It's with me. It's just never going to go away. So with the hemp oil, when I feel like I'm going to have a bad stomach day, or I'm feeling really anxious, or even overwhelmed, I take that, and it literally just it helps calm my gut. And I am all about a probiotic. If I miss one day, I'm like freaking out, like I can't handle it. Like I'm a true believer in taking one. Everybody needs to be on it. I take the Align because with my autoimmune disease, some days it would be so hard to get out of the bed. Like I wouldn't even want to get up. And when you have a 7-year-old, and I also have two stepchildren who I love so much that are also 7 and 5, y'all, our schedule is insane. And then when you work in realty, you never know where you're going to be, when you're going to be. You could wake up in the morning and have 4 showings that you didn't even know you were going to have. You just never know. And so being able to take the Align and get up and keep up with my busy schedule has made such a huge difference for me. And just the Q family. I worked in the school system before, and then COVID came, and for 3 months, I sat here and I told my husband, I said, I wasn't happy where I was working. I wasn't happy. It was hard to work real estate like I wanted to because I had a full-time job. I said, I'm seriously going to sit here and pray to God to be jobless, to force me to leave where I didn't want to be anymore and find something that I was passionate about. Y'all, that's scary prayer. That is a scary thing to pray for, and especially in the world that we're living in now. I prayed it, and y'all, in 2 weeks, I got a phone call that they weren't going to renew my contract with the school. God already had all this stuff in motion. I had no idea. 2 weeks after that, Q came. And I said, this is it. This is going to give me my platform to speak about my autoimmune disease. This is going to give me the financial freedom to, be home with the kids, because we had no idea what in the world was going to go on with that, and to still work real estate like I wanted to. And I always tell people, I took a huge leap of faith. I had no idea what I was getting into, but God knew what I was getting into. He had already set it up for me. He had already had it all planned out. And I ran with it, because these products are, I can tell you right now, like I can go to the gym now. I can get up and do all the things with my kids that before I would just cringe, like, do we really have to do this? Like I want to be there, but I'm so tired. My body was so tired. And now it's not like that anymore. But like I said, I take the Fuse hemp oil daily. I'm not even kidding. Take it daily. The Align, we live by the sleep spray. I can't go to sleep without it. I'm just like Katie. My mind does not turn off at night. It is constantly going. That's probably because I have my hands all in different baskets, but I have to have that sleep spray or I'm not going to go to sleep. But I also give it to the kids, and they love it. Like, I only give them one spray, but they ask for it. They're like, can we have the spray? And I'm like, you sure can. You can have it. But, my daughter wakes up rested. Like, she's not, and she's like me. She can't turn down either. So with that, we also do the B12 spray. My husband uses that. He absolutely loves it. I take the Boost spray just to help me out throughout the day. We love the dragonberry. And the fact that I can drink that dragonberry, as sensitive of a stomach I have, and I have no problems, y'all, I told when my friend came to me about it, I said, I'm going to try all this stuff, and I'm going to tell you if it's good or not, because my stomach is so sensitive. And if not going to process it. I can't do it. Like I just can't. But y'all, I've not had one single problem. If anything, my health has gotten better. Is it a cure? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I have had less bad days than what I had before. I just ordered well, I already have it, but the meal replacement shake. Oh, I love it. I didn't know how I would like it, and I didn't know how it would do my stomach. Again, absolutely no problems. And I mean, y'all, that is huge coming from somebody that can't, I really can't eat a whole lot. So, being able to take all these things, and I don't have a problem at all. And I've pretty much tried everything that's out there. But I mean, it's been amazing. But the one thing that I will say, yes, the products are amazing, but the women and people that I have met through this, I never in my life would have thought that I could do this, talk, to people like this. 2 years ago, absolutely not. I was a single mom trying to figure everything out. I wasn't nowhere near ready for anything like this. God always has a plan. He always has everything in motion. So and the women, like I said, that I have met through this company have been so encouraging, such great leaders. And I mean, it has been a complete mindset change. Heart change completely. You just start seeing things in a different way, and you become so grateful when you're able to hear testimonies and hear how well and how much these products are helping everybody. And that is the biggest win for me. So I'm gonna stop crying now and let Katie have it back.
Thank you. I so appreciate you sharing your story. I know it's crazy when you start to talk about products and they make you emotional, right? And we hear so many stories like that. So thank you for sharing with us. I love your story, and I know that it will resonate with so many people. So I just want to throw it out there. I mean, what are you struggling with? Is it maybe brain health, pain, sleep, maybe hormone support, maybe energy and focus? Just like Danielle was saying, it's so much easier for us to show up with our family or at work when we're actually feeling better. Maybe as I'm talking, someone else is coming to mind. Like I said, we truly have something for everybody. And that's another thing that drew me into this company. So from here, I want to switch more towards the opportunity that we have here at Q. And I always like to tell people, imagine what it would be like if you were to have bought Apple stock in the 1980s. Well, the timing of this industry is truly like none other, and it's what grabbed my attention. Hemp is not a fad, it's not going anywhere, and it's moving forward so quick that people are literally doing whatever they can to get their foot in the door. And here we have an opportunity to have our own e-commerce business for $39.95. That's crazy, you guys. We see people out there buying up land, thinking they're going to be hemp farmers, or taking out loans for literally thousands upon thousands of dollars to put up a brick and mortar. And for $39.95, we have the opportunity to tap into this industry that they're projecting to be $1 trillion, and I said that with a T, $1 trillion industry. So as an ambassador, we get an app with all the resources we need to run our business. This was key for me, especially if I'm on the road or in between meetings. I loved that I could quickly respond to people and send out information. We're talking videos, product sheets, trainings. I don't have time to sit and type out explanations. If I'm not at showings or doing research or whatever for my real estate, I'm playing with my kids. I love that we have a simple tool with all these third-party validation that we can send out to people, and it's how I'm able to fit it into the nooks and crannies of my day. So they also offer an incredible program for those who want to join us as a customer. For $10 a year, you can be a preferred customer where you get wholesale pricing, reward points, which you can use towards free product, and a back office, which allows our customers to be in complete control of their orders and when we receive them. It's not like the good old days where you had to, buy up a bunch of product, keep inventory, send it out. All of that stuff is now handled in the back, handled within corporate, and we have nothing to do with that, which is amazing. So, but our comp plan, that is what excites me the most. We are a volume-based comp plan and paid infinite levels deep. If you've ever been with another company, you know why a volume-based comp plan is extremely generous, and it truly does set us apart. So we're paid in 4 different ways. The first one is through people going to our website. They buy products, the products ship directly to them. At the end of the month, they tally up all of your customer sales and you're paid out accordingly. The second is when family and friends who also are looking to make another income stream, they join you and you build a team of volume. And that's when that residual volume starts to grow. You can see here, they've broken down some of the different levels. We work to get all of our newest ambassadors to this executive level, which equates to a $250 a month residual income. Each one also has bonuses, and our bonuses stack. This is the third way that we're paid. And in the first month, when you get to executive, it's actually a $500 bonus because you get the 100 for builder, the 100 for pro, and then the 300 for executive. It's paid out weekly. We love those first 3 ranks are paid out weekly because we love getting our newest ambassadors paid quickly. And then as you can see, as they go up, the bonuses are very, very generous as you go up through the ranks. Our fourth way we are paid is our financial freedom movement. This is one that excites me the most. It's our debt payoff program. There is not another company that I've come across that offers a program like this. And this is truly part of the culture here at Q. From day one, you get one-on-one financial coaching. They go over your finances and they can help you with whatever your goals are, whether it's increasing your credit score, whether it's setting up a retirement fund, or maybe a college savings plan. And not only that, but when you hit the 4th rank of the company, they start giving you additional bonuses that pay into the debt of your choice. So right now at Gold, I get $400 a month on top of the other 3 ways that we are paid, but my mortgage, that is my largest investment. So every month Q sends a check in my name to my mortgage company. They just wholeheartedly believe in financial stability and getting people out of debt. So people pay hundreds of dollars for financial coaches, and here now with being an ambassador, you get that one-on-one coaching for free. And pretty much everybody on my team has taken advantage of it in some capacity. So lots of incredible stories there. But now that I've talked a little bit about the business, I now want to invite on my other sweet friend, Holly. She is a mom of 2. She actually owns a real estate franchise, and you can imagine how busy she is there. She became a top earner here at Q within her first 3 months. And I would love for you to hear her story. Holly.
Hello, everyone. I am actually in my camper that we remodeled. We are camping for Thanksgiving. So I am sitting in my little camper talking to you guys. I love it because you can work from anywhere. So I have actually been in network marketing for 6 years, and I was a top earner at my previous company. However, I did stay at home with my son that we adopted through foster care. And I was going to stay home one year, and that was 5 years ago. So we took some of our money that we made from network marketing, and we invested in real estate franchises. So I sell real estate full time. We have about 40 agents that work underneath us, and we just opened our second franchise on Highway 280 in Alabama. If anybody knows where that is, maybe not, but someone might. So we absolutely love real estate. I love everything about it, but I do not keep all of my eggs in one basket. I don't think it's smart. I've never done that. I've always had a second kind of source of income coming in just in case. And I look at this as the perfect storm. you have a comp plan that's really amazing. You have products that work and that are awesome. My mom's a nurse practitioner. I had her look at all of the ingredients list. I said, look, I do not want to kill myself or anyone else. And people laugh at me when I say that, but that's the truth. Like, there's no amount of money that would, be okay with killing yourself or someone. So I made sure that the products were legit and I had them checked out, and they are. And my mom actually is promoting them in Montana, where she's a nurse practitioner and growing a team as well. So the products were amazing. And then the opportunity, guys, there was only 9,000 people even paid in the US last month with Q. My previous company, there were hundreds of thousands of people being paid. We literally are the first people to get to bring it to all of our states, pretty much all of our towns, all of our areas. And that's the exciting part. So I have flown to corporate a couple of times. I've been sitting in a room with the president and CEO. I've heard about the past, the present, and the future. And I actually brought my husband along with me this time because he needed to see why I chose to take my personal assistant, move her into the role to help manage both of our franchises, hire a new assistant because I am stepping down from some of the real estate responsibilities so that I can pour more time into Q. Now, obviously, I would not do that if I did not see a huge financial gain and financial future with Q Sciences. So I look at it like this. I did not want to be the person that heard about it first. And I look back in a year to 2 years and say, I should have stuck with that. I should have learned how to do that. I should have been the first to bring it to my town, my area, make it grow, make it saturated. I should have been that girl. And that's not what I want to happen to me and my family, because I did find it first. And so if you're hearing about this for the first time, and maybe you know someone that shares it, but y'all, 9,000 people in a small town in Alabama, there's 10,000 people where I'm from. That is no one. So I want you to know that there is so much opportunity with this, and that you literally have just struck gold. I caught the vision very quickly. I did join from the business. I had ranked up, I think, 4 times before I even tried a product. And I told my husband, I said, if the products are terrible, I'm going to have to quit, right? And he said, I know. Well, thank God that they're not. And I have tons of people that have reliefs. I mean, these are products that have a third-party clinical study and trials, 33 of them, to help people with anxiety, depression, autoimmune, immune system. I mean, that is everyone pretty much in America. Okay. So we have the research, we have the products, we have the ability, we have the comp plan, and we have the opportunity that we are getting to be pioneers in this company, and a very financially sound company, which will be around for a long time. And my favorite thing sitting in that room with the president and CEO is, he said, look around right now. In 1 to 2 years, these are the people you're not only going to change your finances now, you're going to change your children's and your grandchildren's and your future. And that made me turn my head and made me excited. And I have run with it. I have gone, I have shared, and I'm not stopping because I know the possibilities that are with this business. It is great supplemental income. It is smart business as an entrepreneur, a no-brainer, $40 for your own e-commerce website and business where products ship to people's houses. I mean, I wish my real estate franchises cost me $40 a year. So get excited that whoever brought you here, you're not here by accident. We love to partner with good quality people that are business minded, because this truly is a business and that's how we treat it. So just know that you would be a part of one of the fastest growing teams in the entire country if you joined us. And we have amazing duplication systems that are doable, because I think I closed 13 houses last month, just me. And so I am able to work this business, make significant income with this business at this level, and be able to still run franchises and sell real estate. It is doable. It is amazing. And I'm so glad I found it.
Your story, I love hearing you talk. Plus, I love your guys' accent. So thank you. And I mean, come on. Did you hear the amount of closings that she had last month? I mean, come on. We can all do this. That's the amazing part of it. Like I said, you can fit it into the nooks and crannies of your day, bringing in another stream of income. What more could you ask for? Finally, I kind of want to just wrap it up by saying that I quickly learned, just like Holly was saying, we have very simple duplicatable systems in place. This was key for me. I don't have time to sit there and create my own systems and business plan. I wanted something that I could literally fit into my day to day and be able to make an impact even during those times when I didn't have a lot of time. So we have an amazing community for you to plug into with trainings and mentoring. We have various platforms for you to be able to stay connected and learn not only from corporate, but also trainings from leaders throughout our community. And one thing that really does stand out for me too is also the generosity of the company. Not only do they pour into their ambassadors, but Q believes in giving back to the community. We partner with various nonprofit organizations helping fund their platform and really just loving on and serving as many people as we can. This company has forever changed my perspective on direct sales and what it can do for so many. So I just ask, what have you heard that's pulling on you? Maybe you have doubt in your mind, but your heart's leading you elsewhere. Maybe it's the products that stood out to you, or maybe you have others in mind that could benefit. Maybe you're looking for systems, mentors, a solid stream of income during those slower months. Did anything that we say ring true for you? So thank you so much, every single one of you. Whoever invited you will be following up with you. Share with them what stood out, what could help you and your family. And I truly hope that I will be talking to every single one of you very soon. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.